All right, well then, why don't we get to predictions? We'll start in the East. It's Miami hosting New York City. That's right. New York City has to travel, so Miami goes back home. We've already talked about it a little bit, where Mascherano made a really good decision not to start Luis Suarez. Making that decision again is going to be very important to take on this New York City side. New York City will get Aiden O'Neal back, so they'll have a little bit more depth in the center of midfield, but not a ton. It's going to have to be a Matt Freeze wonder show if they're going to try to keep a chance, very Brad Guzan-esque, if you will. And they're going to have to be very, very good in transition if they want to. And I think they'll get a lot of chances in transition, to be fair, against this Miami team who is not very quick in the back, right? So what do we expect to see? I'll send it over to you first.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to go into more details, but if I'm going to keep it short and sweet here, I don't see how this NYCFC team is going to be able to stop Messi. He is just on a roll of a completely different level, um, way above, I think, what he was performing at when Atlanta beat them last year. And I just don't see how NYCFC, who's already kind of down and injured and banged up, is going to be able to do it. I mean, Janssen's going to have to pull off a masterclass if it's going to happen. Either that or Mascherano has to just mess up royally. But I don't think that's like I genuinely I think if they even start Suarez, Messi is just in the most ridiculous form right now that I don't think anybody can stop him, regardless of if it's Suarez or Silvetti that is playing in the attack for them. So, long story short, I think Messi and Miami are just too much to handle right now, and I think they're going to beat NYC.
I really got to pick between the villain of MLS and the arch rival of Red Bull.
The
This
villain of
isn't
your heart.
Yeah, this isn't fair. I don't like this because there is a world I can see New York City winning this game. And
That's
it is,
crazy.
and it genuinely, it is pack the box, force Messi to beat you with something magic, which he probably could, but don't let anybody get in behind you, right? As soon as you get the ball, give it back, drop into the lowest block you can physically imagine, condense everything, don't let them play through the lines, prevent any wide service, right? The cutbacks to Messi are what kill most teams, right? Don't let wide service come in. Just keep it condensed, keep it compact, and as soon as you get the ball, find Fernandez in transition and nick a goal and back it up again. And there is a world where I believe that works. The problem is the second they come out of that shell, and I mean the millisecond they come out of that shell, Messi's going to pick them apart. And you know, the other thing that has me, kind of leaning their way is Freese, I think, would be up for that battle, that chance.
I feel like you're trying to talk yourself into saying NYC, but I think you know what the answer is.
Oh man, I
They're
am
at
I'm
home too. As much as NYC has been solid on the road, like Miami's at home also.
yeah. Yeah, I know.
Listen, at least you get to say NYCFC lose. It's
Can I
not
can I can I vote for the Meteor? Can they both lose? Is
you
that a
cannot vote
thing?
for the Meteor.
Um so
If you're
I
between
either have to sit here with a Red Bull signed picture behind me and say New York City pull off the miracle and knock away Messi and prevent him from, keep the meme alive that he can't win in big moments, or I have to pick, I have to be the homer and be like, oh yeah, Messi's gonna win, easy peasy.
listen, if you're stuck between two because you hate both of them, I think that just means you have to pick with your brain instead of your heart.
And I don't have a brain. That's a problem. My brain tells
You
me
do
that
have a brain. You
my
talked
my brain is
all
telling
You
my
went
brain's
on this
telling me I
whole
know how to.
spiel at the start of the show about how much ball you know, and now all of a sudden you don't have a brain?
My brain is telling me I know how to beat this team, and I think Pascal Janssen can do it.
I think you're out of your mind if you think you know how to beat this team. I don't think there's any game plan you could come up with if Messi just decides, all right, I'm deciding we're going to win.
All right. I'm gonna take Miami, but I want to preface this by saying that if they do the what I've told them to do, New York City have a fighting chance.
Okay.
That's what I want to put out there.
I
So
mean, I'm
when we
sure
come
they're going to try that, right? Like, I don't think that's got
any
to be the mindset going in.
let me put it this way. Anybody who decides to play expansive against Inter Miami is signing their own death warrant. I mean, What do you think is gonna how many games do you need to watch where they beat you in transition because you try and play through them. You make a mistake in their own attacking third. Messi's sitting between the lines because everybody's forgotten he exists for 24 seconds. He picks a ball up and in 2 touches you've been scored on. If you try and play expansive, you are signing your own death warrant. You can't attack with more than four. You have to sit two center mids in front of your back four, and you need to play. Or you need to not play. You need to play anti-football. That's how you beat the team. I'll take
That's
Miami.
Don't support anti-football.
I'll take Miami, but I will tell you that if New York City were to win this game based off of my game plan that I've just put out there, I want credit for it and I want royalties. That's all I'm saying.
All right, well, make sure you give them your address so they know where to send it to.
That's right. I'll just show up at the front door. I know somebody who works there, so.
This guy's got connections now. He thinks he's above the pod.